Welcome to Taldumande Youth Services. My name is Jack, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what they do for young people and what you can expect if you need their help. I'm 17. I've been staying with these guys for over a year now, so I'm a bit of an expert. I call the organisation Taldi, which is short for Taldumande Youth Services. Taldumande is an Aboriginal word that means place of refuge. At Taldi, they have a number of different accommodation options, ranging from crisis accommodation, semi-independent accommodation, short-term accommodation, and independent accommodation. Don't feel confused when you first come to Taldi. Their intake officer will take you through all of this and explain all of your options. Their staff are really friendly and will answer any of your questions. When I first came to Taldi, they placed me in their crisis accommodation program, which you can stay in for up to 3 months. The program is for both guys and girls who are homeless and urgently need somewhere safe to stay. When I say homeless, this might mean you are couch surfing at mates' houses or things aren't working that well at your parents' and you just need a place to live while you sort things out. Don't be frightened by the name Crisis Refuge. It's an incredibly safe and friendly place with awesome staff members who are there all the time. I got my own room when I arrived at the refuge as I needed to get my head together and needed time to think in a safe place. Everyone has their own bedroom, so it was great. One of the first things they did for me was find a Taldi caseworker. Susan, who has been my caseworker since the first day, is great and she really understands what I'm going through. She has loads of great ideas on how I can get back on track and just knows everything I need to know. School, TAFE, doctors, all the services that I can use to help me. She even comes with me to some of these places and helps me work out the really confusing stuff. Susan got me to go and see a counsellor, which actually helped me a lot. The staff also helped me to stay in school, so I didn't feel like I was going backwards. Some of the other young people here go to TAFE and university, and some of them even work, so we're a real mixed bunch of personalities in this place. They were all so friendly and wanted to help, which was a big surprise to me. I want to move into my own place soon, so I needed to learn a few life skills, which staff are only too happy to teach me. I've now learnt to cook healthy meals, how to make my own budget and stick to it, and of course, how to wash my own clothes and keep my room tidy. That last one was the hardest, if I was to be totally honest. The best things here are meeting new people, my caseworker Susan, and my favourite night is pizza night, which comes around every Friday. After a couple of months, I moved into another house where I learnt to live a bit more independently. This place is called a semi-independent program. You don't have to buy furniture or beds, they are all there already, so it's fantastic because I don't have that much money yet. A few nights a week, they have more awesome staff members come to help us cook and clean, take us shopping, and just make sure we're going okay. My caseworker Susan also checks in on me a few times a week, and we made a plan of what I want to do in life and how I can get there. I wanted to go to TAFE and learn to be a chef as I love cooking, so Susan helped me to get into a course 3 days a week. I now also work part-time at the local restaurant down the road. One of my other housemates goes to the same TAFE, so we catch the bus together, which is cool. After a year, I finally moved into one of their independent properties on my own near the beach. I feel a lot more confident to live on my own now with the skills that I've learnt at Taldi and my TAFE course. I love to surf with the new friends I made here, and I can easily get to the beach from where I live now. You might think it's scary to live on your own, but my caseworker visits me each week to make sure I know how to pay my bills, keep up to date with my TAFE course, and she's someone I can talk to easily. She also gives me some great tips on how to keep my apartment clean and tidy. I'm still not making that much money yet, and it's hard to save, but they have this thing here called brokerage, which gives us young people a chance to buy furniture and things you need to move out if you can't afford it. I haven't spoken to my mum in a while, but I can't wait to show her I'm doing well and show her my own house. Susan is going to help me reconnect with my mum and younger brother. I'm a bit scared, but we are practicing things I can do if things don't go that well. But fingers crossed. I can stay in this property for 18 months as long as I'm paying my bills and keeping the place tidy. So this gives me some time to save up and find my own place. Once again, Susan, my caseworker, will be there to help me. There are so many young people in Taldy across all their services. They have heaps of activities to keep you busy. Sometimes my mind runs a bit wild, so it's good for me to keep busy and active. Last week, I attended a snow camp for 5 days with 10 other young people from different housing programs, which was fantastic. I've never seen snow before, but I learnt to ski in 2 days. I've also put my name down for this summer to go on their surf camp, so I can help the instructor show some of the other young people how to surf. Most weekends, there are different activities organised by staff, like going to the beach, movies, rock climbing, sporting events, going to restaurants, or even just heading to the city or the harbour to check out some sights. If you're worried about how you're going to afford all of this, don't worry. Your Taldy caseworker can help you and get you some assistance until you get an income. The staff here are great and will always look out for you. Life is a lot different than it was a year ago when I first came to Taldy. I hope it works out for you just as it did for me. If you have any more questions, just ask one of the great staff here at Taldy, and they will always be able to help you or point you in the right direction.